For today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Oh, the cup of coffee.
There was screaming. There's a
Yeah.
tale. I have a tale to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we're recording this on June the 24th, 2026. So all this occurred on the 23rd.
Yesterday.
And it's like, went to the dentist
the day
for the
yesterday.
second day in a row because I had a feeling the day before, and they're like, "Hey, you're due for a cleaning. Do you want to come tomorrow? We've got an opening." And I'm like, "Sure, I'll be there."
Sure, why not?
And I didn't realize that it had been a year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to go every 4 months, and it had been a year, and they were sort of upset with me. Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah. And it's like, so other than the hygienist who was new to me doing the trauma thing, my God, she was poking at me. Shit.
Bruh.
If my gums
Why
weren't...
do you have to jab? Why do you have to scrape as hard as y'all do?
It was the poking of the stuff. And that's like... They had already told me, it's like, your gums are inflamed. Yes, let's poke sharp objects in between your teeth. And I'm thinking, I honestly at one time thought, I'm going to get up out of here, this chair. I've had enough. But I injured.
Sharp objects between my teeth before, but that was because I didn't have a toothpick.
I injured.
You got a needle? Listen, it works.
Oh, God. So then went to the Wall of Mart, and it was crazy. I don't know what was going on, but it's like, it was frustration after frustration. Every time I would try to go into a row, either people would, rapidly either descend on the same row, they would be coming up the other side, blocking my path, or behind me, like I'm standing, like I'm bothering them because I was there and just being.
What the fuck? You know, that is just rude. That's rude as fuck.
Extremely.
It's like, what is with people? And I had people riding up my ass today, and then like swerving around, and then I had someone on the way from work to home. They were doing 35 and a 55.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing getting to the dentist. I got behind the dude doing 40 the whole way down until the tractor got in front of him.
And that was worse. Yeah, I got stuck behind a dude that was stuck behind a tractor.
Yeah.
And then the tractor got out of the way, but the dude did not speed up.
Still doing tractor speed. Yeah.
It was 35 and a 55.
Yeah. Yeah. So after I managed to get through the Wall of Mart, which is pretty interesting because conversation with the gentleman in the who was behind me in the checkout line, and he had said that he had been in the Marine Corps maybe like 20 years or whatever, and that he was former FBI.
Oh, shit.
And that he had relocated to this area from someplace in North Carolina, and I'm like... I did. I said, did they tell you about the cryptids?
He probably already knows if he's in.
Well, that's what he said that he did. But I'm like, I'm thinking he was former FBI. He probably is a cryptid.
I know people who, he probably is a cryptid.
Because it's like, why are you here?
I'm telling you, snake repellent. We need to wear some snake repellent.
That's a thought. I did get, they don't call it blue dragon no more, but it was some kind of whatever. And we do need to transplant our little pumpkin plant tomorrow. So pencil that in on everything else that you got to do.
Okay.
Because we need to put get the weeds out of that little flower box and stuff like that and transplant it. And,
yeah, we do.
Yeah. So, and then Doggo is Doggo. When you first come home, he will damn near knock you down.
Yeah, the doggo just being him. He's fine.
And I thought, because I had hurried to get home so the kid, because he had left his work badge in the car. And it was a matter of calling him, coordinate with him. It's like, I'm almost there, so you can get your badge.
Mm-hmm.
And so got the badge to him. He went on to work. And so I'm carrying in the groceries, put Doggo in the living room so that I could open the door to the kitchen.
Yeah, this was after I left.
Yeah. And so that, just to not be impeded. So here I am. I'm loaded up with groceries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking there in the kitchen, and all the cats just decided to descend at the same time.
Flood.
Yeah. And it was like, so one of the ones that belonged to the neighbors, and they turned her out years ago.
They did.
And she had kitties, and she brought her kitties to us.
Mm-hmm.
We had stopped feeding on the front porch, hoping that some of them would go away, and some of them have.
Some of them.
And so she rushed in. I accidentally stepped on her tail, and she bit me. And I mean, it was right there near the Achilles tendon on the right foot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, shit. And I found out if you get hurt in our area, you're fucked. Called the clinic, and I'm like, hey, do I need to go see about this? Oh, we can't tell you. We could see you tomorrow. Called the local hospital, talked to those people. Oh, we can't tell you, but we can put you in touch with the nurse's line. The nurse that called me back was God knows where, someplace in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Talked to Grok about it, and Grok was the only one that I got a straight answer from, and he's like, yeah, go on to the ER.
Yeah.
You're type 1 diabetic.
People at the front desk are not allowed to be like, you got cat bit? Yeah, come to the ER.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are not legally allowed to say, yeah, you should probably, even as a suggestion, they can't legally say, maybe you should probably come to the ER about that.
But Grok was good in the fact he's like, not only do you have to worry about the potential of rabies, but there's other things. And he went into detail about the other diseases that cat bites can cause. None of it good.
None of it good.
So I called Kid. He had just walked through the door at work. And I'm like, hey, you're going to have to come home. You're going to have to go with me to the ER.
Yeah.
And so here I am talking to his superiors.
Well, no, actually, I didn't even make it. I didn't even get to the door. I was still in my car getting out ready to walk in.
But they didn't count a point against you, did they?
No.
And I'm sitting there going, hey.
Everybody's clustering around me as I walk in.
I got bit by a feral cat. He's going to have to go to the ER with me because I never know how medicines are going to, react with my system. Now, we had done this once with Kid when he got possum bit a few years back.
Yeah. We already had to go through this route. Who knew that was going to be a foreshadowing?
Yeah. And so, but actually, we didn't have a problem at the hospital. We walked in and walked straight back. I mean, the nurse was standing there as far as the triage and stuff. And, there was a little bit of a wait time waiting for the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And she was good. She had no problem. It's just like, hey, yeah, a feral cat bit me. It's like, you're going to have the rabies stuff. And it's like, okay.
But there you were sitting in that room for a long ass time.
Well, that's just typical.
Yeah.
And so, because of the location of the bite, it's not muscle, it's fibrous tissue.
Mm-hmm. It's thin skin and fibrous tissue.
9, I think it was 8 or 9. I actually sent a picture of it. Somewhere through there around it that she had to inject all the way around it. Now that was interesting.
Yeah, she literally made a circle around the injection site or the puncture site. I
sent Joe Schmo a picture. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Cat bite.
Yeah.
Cat bite with a circle around it of needle marks. Puncture marks.
Now that was interesting. There was a couple of them. It's like,
Yeah, I know. You turned towards me and you didn't even look at me. You're just...
Well, and it's like I felt sorry for her because she knew it was hurting me, but she had to. A little bit of pain to prevent possible death.
Yeah. She's like, I'm sorry, this is a necessary, pain. She understands this is a necessary pain, but she doesn't want to cause people pain.
She actually
really was a
good.
really sweet person.
And she was very knowledgeable. She'd had to do this before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was somebody that was training, and I'm like, get on in here and see what she's doing. It's a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
Because why would you not?
Right.
Found out that in this area, if you get bit by a poisonous snake, you're fucked. Because they have to airlift the medication. They don't keep it there at the hospital.
Oh, you're doomed.
$20,000 a dose for some kind of anti-venom.
So if you're snake bit, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You're screwed.
I was talking to Omega about that today. I said, you know what? Side hustle as far as milking the rattlesnakes.
You want to do that?
No, I don't.
I don't want to touch no rattlesnake.
No, I'd rather not.
I'll get bit.
Yeah, let's don't do that. But had to have tetanus shot, and in the rabies shot, it's interesting. Not only do they have to inject around the bite, the side of the bite, they have to do the whatever it is, one in each thigh and one in each leg.
Mm-hmm.
Which those were not a problem. It was just like whatever.
Yeah, but it's the ones around the injection site that's usually the ass ones.
And the tetanus one, my arm, I've had them before where it just, your whole arm gets like a limp noodle.
That's how
didn't bother me.
Oh no, it bothered me, and it was like for days.
This one didn't. I mean, it's just like whatever.
My arm felt useless.
Yeah.
It felt uncomfortably weak.
Yeah. That's what happened to me the first time that I had to have one 150 years ago when I was in nursing. Because I was carrying my books and stuff, and I'm like, what is wrong with my arm? What is wrong? And then because they didn't warn me, that tetanus shot would do that to you.
What?
They didn't warn me.
What?
And they also antibiotic, doxycycline, and then an anti-parasitic, which is like, what is it called? Something. Hang on just a minute. What is it? You got
dewormers and anti-parasitics.
Yes. Flagell, I think is what it is. Because I talked to the...
No, it's flagell. It's going to be flagell for now.
My pharmacist this morning.
Flagell.
Because they were saying you also have to have injections on day 3 and then a couple of other times after that. There's a schedule that you had to go back. And the pharmacist could have injected, but they would not allow him to administer the other medication, something to do with Medicaid. So I will have to travel back to the hospital, which is not a problem except gas prices.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I thought, it's ignorant. But he explained about, a lot of the different stuff because we have a wonderful pharmacist. There's 2 of them that works together and they're fabulous. But getting rabies shots was not on my bucket list for yesterday.
No, that was not. I mean, it was just kind of like a shock to get a call and be like, yeah, you're going to have to come home. I got bit by a feral cat.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it just, you never know. And the planetary alignments, I don't know what kind of fuckery that is going on, but it needs to move on. Move on.
Bruh.
All I wanted to do was carry my groceries in, sit down, and have a cup of coffee. For real, that was the thoughts going through my head. Because Walmart was harrowing.
You just simply wanted a cup of coffee. You wanted to go home, and you wanted to sit down and have a cup of coffee. And damn it.
After being poked in the gums by the dental hygienist. Oh.
Yeah. It was a day of it. At least it wasn't a shitty day. At least it was not a shitty day.
Well, what would you consider a shitty day?
I think you're missing the...
Oh, okay. The day that a customer had some kind of issue in the store. And I'm like, if you've got that kind of a problem, stay in the house.
Yeah.
Honestly, do not go out in public. It was... God. And that's why I was telling you, don't tell that
shit throughout the...
Don't tell that to his brother who has had chronic nausea for years.
Mom, if he worked there, he worked there. He understood.
But
they tried to have him clean the bathroom.
And he told him, he's like, absolutely not. He just truly was not capable.
Yep.
Not everybody is cut out to do everything.
No.
And that was that was one of the reasons, as far as nursing, I have never regretted that I did not finish nursing. Never. And I've used that knowledge lots. But as far as having to do what you have to, and God bless the people who do those jobs and can do them.
Mm-hmm.
And never, my concern was I didn't want the patient to feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
sometimes it's the patient's fault that they're in that situation, whatever condition that they're in, and sometimes it's not.
Right. Humans are interesting. And I think that the vulnerability, that was one of the things that's always humbling.
Mm-hmm.
And it becomes more humbling as you age. You realize how vulnerable you are. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you're young, you feel like you bulletproof. And then when you get older and you're like, hell no, I ain't bulletproof. Oh.
Some people never feel that way.
Do they not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that there's a lot to be gained by realizing that you're not God. And there's a lot of people that never get to that realization either.
Yeah.
And we found out that compressions, that socks, stockings, whatever the hell they're called, they have Halloween prints.
They do.
And so Kid had gotten me a pair.
There's companies that actually make really cool compression socks.
So it's not the TED hose of yesteryear.
Yeah.
And hell, trying to put one of those on another human being, that's a challenge.
I'd say.
But it's like, and it's only one leg. It's just the one leg.
But why?
So I've got the one sock. But Kid had got me a pair, and they have spider webs.
Yeah.
And they're black with spider webs, and they're wondrous.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it does help.
There's some with stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Like purple and black stripes, red and black stripes, green and black stripes.
They had some that had little pumpkins.
Maybe I need some compression.
They probably would help you tremendously. I know that healthcare provider said that he wore them. And he started wearing them when and he's thin, when he was doing his residency and stuff like that, because where they're on their feet all the time, again with the concrete and different things like that, that they can be of a benefit.
So he wears them even though you don't have to have a medical condition to wear them?
No, there's a lot of people that wear compression socks.
I could have been wearing them this whole time. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Anytime it's your own, like I said, especially if you have to stand for long periods of time, if you have to check with your medical provider, we're not providing nothing other than entertainment.
Check with your medical provider.
Yes. God.
Primary care physician.
Trained professional. Make sure where they're trained, what their training was.
Trained medical professional.
Just because I got a piece of paper does not mean that they know what they're doing.
Right.
But our provider does know what he's doing greatly.
Yes.
And we're appreciative for him.
Mm-hmm. We are.
And somebody, because I had put a comment there on YouTube, because they have those things. And Scrimshaw Rose, she's like, y'all have been through it. And I'm like, yes.
help.
She has too, God love her. Everybody has been going through hell. Various and sundry degrees of hell.
Yeah.
If you have not, count yourself truly blessed.
It's like, what have we done? What have we done?
I don't know. You go through times of trial, and we're told to expect that. And something about, I think that Levine, I had listened to him on some other podcasts, and I think he said something about July 29th. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was enough to where it stuck in my head. And as far as when he said that we are in a period of time that basically it's a blank page, nobody knows what's going to happen. That's kind of concerning. This man has done astrology for, I think he said, like, he started in his 20s, he's in his 70s now.
So they can't interpret any of it.
Right. Which is interesting, kind of concerning. But the thing is, where he doesn't know what's going on, God knows. That's what I'm holding on to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's been a hell of a ride lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we knew that it was going to be like this. And it looks like more interesting things, not necessarily for us specifically. I would rather it not be us specifically.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's what I told Kid yesterday. I said it's much easier being an observer when somebody else is in the ER than when you're the one sitting on the gurney. Mm-hmm. And those things are damnably uncomfortable. I'd have been better off just sitting in the chair. And
your sciatica started flaring up.
It did.
And you're like, "Ooh, I'm hurting."
It wasn't even the damn cat bite. The cat bite really didn't hurt that bad.
Yeah, no, it was just the sciatic nerve.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then the injections around that.
Do you know how many times I've got cat bit and have not said a word?
You better make sure that rabies thing is still.
This is way before
I
got the rabies shot.
Well, did it break skin?
Yes.
Oh,
I've had multiple broke skin bites.
And what was funny, they asked me about the tetanus shot, and both of us were like, "Hey, it was probably he-hoo."
I've been scratched.
Yeah.
Bit.
When you have animals, you're going to get hurt from time to time.
Yes. Yes.
That's just how that is.
Sometimes it's intentional. Sometimes it's not intentional. Sometimes they're just trying to play and they don't realize how hard they bite.
Yeah. So what's been going on in y'all's world?
Yeah.
Has anybody else had to have rabies shots lately?
How many of y'all have had rabies shots?
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
We're good for a minute.
Yeah.
No, I thought, what did she say? That they thought that it lasted maybe a year before, like, because I thought of the animal control officers.
What lasted a year?
Maybe that they have to have certain boosters as far as to prevent rabies. I know that anybody who works with some of these wild animals, they have to have a series of shots. I don't know if it's yearly or whatever it is, so that they can handle the animals safely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because I always have questions.
Because you do have to do follow-up shots.
Yeah.
For a while.
Today was day 1. I have to go back on day 3.
Wednesday 3.
The day after tomorrow. If today's the day 1, then tomorrow's day 2.
Okay.
They counted yesterday as 0. Which makes absolutely no sense. But anyhow, whatever.
Wait, so you went back today?
No.
That's what I'm trying to get at here.
No. Anyhow, let us know what's been going on in y'all's world. Do you want to tell the people where we can be found?
Wait, you explained that. That confused the fuck out of me.
Yes, because that's the world right now.
No, that's improper communication right there.
No, yesterday, because they gave me the injections yesterday, they counted that as day 0.
Okay.
I have to go back in day 3. Today is day 1. Tomorrow will be day 2. And then the day after that will be when I have to go back and get the second shot.
Okay, so they do it every other set of days.
Sort of, kind of. They wrote it down for me, so that was really good. Okay. That sort of cuts through the confusion on any of it.
Yeah.
So, tell them where we can be found.
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at RolandaCOCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Thank you all for the prayers and stuff, because we need them all the time. Yeah. Know that you are loved.
Maybe it's more so improper hearing on my end.
It could be.
Comprehension.
It could be. You got up early today. I'm sure you're getting tired at this point. So
I want to go to bed.
Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.